Back, sports marketing and media agency Spyre has created a trade association to help set standards and regulate NIL deals for athletes. And Brandon Spurlock from Spyre is here to talk to us. Now, the first question would be, why create a trade association? I mean, it's kind of feels like it's the Wild West with NIL right now.
Yeah, I think when people don't understand something, it scares them and they immediately say, this is wrong, this is bad. And so we kept being meaning, not only Spyre and our volunteer club, but other collectives around the country were kind of deemed the big bad boogeyman here because there were some bad and there are some bad players in the business and in the world of NIL. And so we kind of organically came together. There's 7 of us right now and more kind of on the horizon, but came together to fight for ourselves, right? And to say, hey, no, we want to set standards and we're not going to sit back and wait for the NCAA or other groups to do that for us.
And I guess so people understand, each student can kind of do his or her own deal. And then you have some that are really popular, probably going to go pro. They kind of, you can't really have an agent, but yet over in NIL world, who knows what. So what is the plan that you've come up with or that you're trying to come up with?
Yeah, I think, a lot of talk about revenue sharing and, we share a lot of commonality with our own conference and with the NCAA. And so talking about agent registries and uniformity across state lines. And so we've presented the starting point of a revenue sharing model to get out and not just wait. People are talking about doing that, but we wanted to help lead the way to get it out there and let's get everybody together and make something happen, not just wait.
And that's the interesting part, because there's an old saying, like, say, you don't want to hear the government say, hey, we're the government, we're here to help. Do you not want the government to start getting involved in this? And maybe if you come up with self-regulations, they'll be, okay, that sounds good.
Maybe. I think that's the quick, what other industry do we go to the government first to ask them to solve our problems? And so we're just kind of saying, we've got a lot of smart people and let's bring them together and let's solve this and not just rely on the federal government, which has bigger problems, and I think the only false economy that's out there is the one that's existed for a long time where players aren't getting a piece of the revenue. And so our groups are helping have a voice for the players and bring about revenue sharing for the athletes.
Yeah, it ruined my favorite video game.
yeah, mine too.
NCAA college football. They haven't made a new one since 2014 because, again, they were using likeness and not paying anyone.
Ready for that one to come back.
Yes, I keep hearing with NIL that they will do it, and I would love it. What do we want to avoid here? What things are we trying to avoid?
I think we all care about college athletics. We grew up either watching it and wanting to play, and so it's different from professional sports, but we can still have college athletics as we know it and love it with players getting paid and being compensated, and they should be. And if this were, the NFL, our football players would be getting 50% of the revenue, and that's not happening. And so we're getting to that point, and we've been a stopgap and a bridge to that, and that's what our Collectives Association is about bringing about that change, that positive change for college athletics.
Well, let's hope that all works out and that they can make NCAA football once again.
That's right.
All right. Thank you, man.